Alright guys, hello, welcome to Flutter learning video. I was expecting they will give us a brief, a little bit explanation of Firebase, but they didn't. They literally put a tab called Firebase and they explained that Firebase is a backend as service, BAS, app development platform provider, host backend services such as real-time database, cloud storage, authentication, crash reporting, machine learning, remote configuration, and hosting for your static files. Firebase supports Flutter. For more information, see the Firebase plugin. Getting started with Firebase Flutter. Get to know Firebase Flutter. Firebase for Flutter. Get to know Firebase for Flutter. Code Labs. As I said earlier, this is something owned by Google. Alright, very simple said. It's a backend service. It's used for database, cloud storage, authentication, crash reporting, machine learning, remote configuration, and hosting your static files. That is Firebase. All right, I see. This is a configuration, how you input, add Firebase to your Flutter. But we're not going to use the Firebase for now, so close it. This is also something similar. All right. Okay. All right. Firebase is a database specifically for mobile apps or any app. That is Firebase backend as a service. All right, let's move into accessibility. Accessibility, as we have already seen some of this, I believe, but it's all right. Accessibility is something large fonts render text widgets that uses specified font text. For example, you're making a app and some users may not be able to read the app because it's so smaller. So you add option at the top right, such as either change the text size or zoom in. For example, this is Chrome. In Chrome, you press Control and scroll your mouse. You see that? I just zoomed in 150%. But this is a zooming, not large fonts. But if you go to Windows settings, text, and you can literally change your whole system text to bigger. Okay, screen readers, communication, spoken feedbacks about UI contents. This is also exists in Windows. What's that name called? Yeah, if you go to accessibility, you will see ease of access. No, yes, ease of access, keyboard access, audio settings. I don't think this is the one, but let's click it and see, just in case. You need to understand. Yeah, show audio alerts visually. If you enable this, no, this is not the one. This is not the one. The thing is, certain people have a problem reading And this is something they just click, they like double click it, and your mobile phone will read what you clicked aloud as a command. Okay. Screen readers, that's what this screen reader is about. Sufficient contrast render widgets with color sufficient contrast detail for film. This is also different. Sufficient contrast render with colors. Simply say it colorblind mode. Certain people cannot see certain colors. How can I say? It's a colorblind mode. You can change color of the texts, backgrounds, everything. There's actually like 4 colorblind modes, I believe. Just search colorblind mode for this render widgets with colors that have sufficient contrast. This is a colorblind mode. Inspecting accessibility scanner. Accessibility scanner, I believe, scan codes. I'm not sure what this accessibility scanner means. For iOS, enable inspect. Okay, this is something I did not know. Inspecting accessibility. Large fonts. See? That's what I'm talking about. It's not zoom. It's just you literally make the text bigger. Screen readers, talkback, voiceover. And here are the codes, how to enable them. Internationalization. I believe this will comes with language and time. Setting up an international localization package. Flutter localization as of January 23. This package supports 79 languages. I'm not sure how this language choosing is going to affect the app, because you see, English, Spanish. If they choose Spanish, alright, this is something I learned in JSON while I was learning .NET. If they choose this option, English, the entire text will be changed. If they choose Spanish, the entire text will be changed to Spanish. But this is normally displayed, but in .NET you have to make English and Spanish side by side. It will be declared in the early stage. If okay, let's just see. Writing locally is blah 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 blah. Date time. Oh wait, blah, blah, blah. Hello world, description, the conventional new programming greetings. Hello, hola mundo. Mundo means world. That's an introduction. Change. Okay, what they're saying is app is English as. If my guess is correct, Flutter is kind of simple compared to other localization and multiple language support. Multiple language support. Interesting. Interesting indeed. I guess. Okay. surprisingly, if you choose multiple language, app.en will contain informations for your user interface if the language is chosen English. If it's chosen Espanol, it will go to this Spanish. Why did I say Espanol? Spanish. Okay. I don't know why I said Espanol or where I learned Espanol. Except just said that. Where did I learn such information? Espanol. What Espanol means? Oh, Espanol means in English it's Spanish. Oh my god, I'm so genius. I don't know where I learned Espanol means. Espanol means Spanish in Spanish. That's kind of weird. I got that kind of from the ES. See that? This is what I was talking earlier. You store information in your brain and it pops up. That's how the reference works. Anyway, you see this different filing method. It's something users on big apps, but they're literally using it for it here. But it's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a very good thing. All right, widget, John, hello, John, blah, 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 blah. These are like, oh, gender. Oh, wait. Each of them are different topics. It's a language topic, and next one is placeholders, includers, and selectors. Hello, John. It's just simply calling the name. If you chose, I believe, if you chose Spanish, it will change to Hola, I believe. That's what this calling means, but plural method. I don't know what plural method means. Escaping syntax, use escaping equals true. Hello, isn't it a wonderful day? Hello, isn't this a wonderful day? What is this? This hello world, and hello world becomes hello, isn't this a wonderful day? Okay, I don't understand this escaping syntax. Sometimes you have to use tokens such as and normal characters to ignore such tokens from being parsed in abolition by adding flag to inform. The parser ignores any string character wrapped with a single quote. To use normal code character, use a pair of consecutive single quotes. Alright, just skipping this. Based on the country, the language will be chosen. For example, what? Oh, it's a language code. What's a hunt? I don't know. This is a reference document. It's not a learning source. It's literally a reference. Skipping it. These are all a lot of informations, but not something we need right now. Platform integration, if my guess is correct, this is also not needed. Supported platforms. Building. Skip it, not needed. Because what it shows is that dot java boolean int long double user string blah, 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 map hash map. It literally shows this command in Dart means this command in this language. Okay, that's what it shows. A simple example, right? But making your own package. If you're making something and you make your own package, such as plugins, widgets, you call your own widget. They're explaining a different stuff, but developing package and plugins are not something needed. Alright, listen, these are all not something for beginners. These are all advanced stuff. Alright guys, you know what? We actually learned. Debugging tools are something really big. Nice. This is actually pretty neat. You make a debugging codes in the app. Nice. Pretty decent if you ask me. Alright, you know what? These are all really advanced stuff. But let me tell you something. Yep. These are all advanced stuffs. You don't really need it. because these are all, let's just look into it. Once you finish user interface, simply make app, or simply design app, practice with it. And if you're going for backend, literally learn Firebase, which is not here in this. You have to go to the Firebase building chat. Oh, never mind, not that video. Yeah, Firebase tutorial part 1. Literally go there, learn. If you're going to input logins such as that, there's something called Firebase authentication, I believe. You make the user login with their Google ID. That is like a best decision. Okay, deployments, continuous deployments. This is literally DevOps stuff, not totally needed unless you're making your own product. Like casual game token, that is something. Design documents. Oh, these are all resources. That is nice. Videos and online courses. Bruh, let's go get ready for Flutter. 70 days of Flutter. It has a playlist. You know what? There are tons of stuff here. Damn, nobody watches his videos. Look at this. It only got 4,000 views. And it was updated recently. Flutter does not have a big community. You know what? Never mind. Now we just learned Flutter. We kind of got information of what is what to do with what, but we still don't know how to do tons of stuff. We're simply going to make some designs, and what else we are gonna do? Where's that? Yeah, cookbook. This is something to start with. Whatever you need, just look for it here. Code Labs. No, not Code Labs. Yeah, Flutter Gallery. We go to Gallery. That's not Gallery. That's a GitHub. Yeah, there you go. Simply, you like a design, copy it. Wait, these are all from the tutorials. Yeah. Ooh, these things have tons of stuff. You know what? We just finished Flutter tutorial. The next thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna make an app with these knowledge. I do not have any other extension knowledge, so we're making an app. We're making an app with based on these tutorials and guides and references. We have the materials here, ladies and gentlemen. We have what we need here.
Hi everyone, my name is Khan. I'm a new developer relations engineer on the Dart and Flutter team. Welcome to the first episode of Learning to Fly. More information background, all of you videos. Celebrity who's near and dear to our hearts. Features for this. In short, I'll be using Via. Probably a little bit out of date on that. As far as plugins go, I just want to build. For our next episode, we'll go ahead and set, and also at the bottom UI element, dash fan.
Oh, I mean, really, you can do like anything you want, right? But I think there's a lot of resources online for generating these colors with the
Color space
fonts.
Say like a serif font, right? A nice, like a prettier font, and then for maybe even like the regular text, you can have something like sans serif, or but.
These are all not helpful for a beginner. That's what I'm gonna say. My guess is right. They're gonna analyze what I did. They're gonna do what I did. They're gonna analyze what this does. Introduction to decoding. If my guess is right, they're gonna look at the code and gonna tell what that code does.
At long last, you found the time to write that beautiful Flutter app you've been dreaming about. With trusty Dash at your side and your favorite IDE open, you're ready to write some code. You've already made all of the hard choices. You've chosen all of your widgets, you've decided on what state management to use, and you've decided whether or not to offer a dark mode setting. And that's when it hits you. Something just isn't working the way you'd expect it to. Why we're curious about how do you the behind or you have a wrap back up decode. Otherwise, wrap back up into a blanket and grab a warm drink and stay with us as we decode Flutter.
Jesus, he didn't decode it. He just said what he said.
Alright, let's pick up where we left off. Open up the app and check some things off of that list. Except, nothing's checking? Why isn't my UI changing? In the last episode, we talked about what Flutter is and how to construct a basic app. We covered what widgets are and even started writing some code. I used the analogy of a book to describe widgets. In that example, the book is like our material app. It doesn't do anything on its own, but it sets that one for that while we're using them. If so, it probably happened a little like this. To be stateless widgets composed of a row, which is in turn composed of a checkbox and a text label. Did you try building this code yourself? And then try tapping or clicking on the checkbox? If so, it probably happened a little like this. As in, it kinda sorta did nothing. It just sat there in its original unchecked state. Let's open up the code and check out where the instructions for including the checkbox are. I took a bit of a shortcut here, just to get something running, and hard-coded the checkbox's required parameters. This might be why nothing is happening. The two parameters to the checkbox tell it how to behave. OnChanged expects a function to say what should the box do when it should change. The value is a boolean that says whether or not the checkbox is checked. So the UI is behaving exactly as our recipe says it should. When it's interacted with, do nothing. And should it be checked, that value is always false. As a first attempt at fixing this, it's tempting to move value into a variable, and
that's not what we need. We don't need checkbox. I'm gonna make something. In my next video, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna make and how I'm gonna make and what are the ways to make. I don't know anything, but I'm just gonna make something. If I successfully made it, boom, all this knowledge worked. If I didn't make it, you know what? I'm gonna fucking go to YouTube and I'm gonna search Flutter tutorial crash course. And 3 years ago, now 10 months ago. Okay, I guess. Like he's writing in Android Studio. So no. 37 hours? No. 1 hour? 8 months ago? Let's go.
In this video, you will learn how to use Flutter and Dart in 1 hour. The only
constant, blah blah
replace
blah.
the scaffold. Now, the next thing
Okay,
we need
good
to
one.
do is
This is a good one.
inside the app bar, I think we will work a little bit more on
My concern is
page.
how many pages is he making?
And we will use an email text widget is another and to change the style of an elevated button, you will need to go inside the arguments. You will write
Oh,
style,
what?
and you will recall the name of the widget.
Homepage dot,
button
learn Flutter dot, main
style
dot.
from trigger a
Each
font.
page
It's
has
not-
some page.
This is because the screen is not full outline.
Alright,
this
people,
one,
I just
we will
learned
use
something
a
good.
list.
We're making an app. Next video, I'll see you guys in the next video where I'm gonna be planning my things. I just watched a video, you see, that video was so much helpful. And we will be making something good. Trust me. I'm not sure. Let's see how it goes. I'm just kidding. Alright guys, see you guys in the next video where I will be looking into other tutorials and making my own app. See you guys in the next video.